Hi everybody, welcome back to Charmed Intuition Tarot. Thank you so much for watching. So for today's focus, we're going to be talking about career, okay? So I've been getting a lot of questions about people feeling like it's too late to follow their dream, or they're wondering if their passion is the path that they're supposed to take. And a lot of people doubting themselves too. So I just want to use myself as an example here. My whole family went into academics. The majority of them are lawyers. Some of them are in computers, some of them are into all different more academic areas and different careers, and I chose creative. I've always been more attracted to creative, and I spent a lot of my time thinking, oh, should I have done this or should I have done that? Is this the right path? Because it wasn't what, everyone else in my family literally was, my aunts, my uncles. I felt sort of a little bit different just doing, me with my tarot and, just the creative aspects that I've followed throughout my life. So it's okay to be different. It's okay to follow your own path and stick to what you want, okay? So we're going to discuss that today. We're going to talk about careers. We're going to talk about, what changes you might have. It isn't going to really get into what career would be good for you. I do have a reading like that posted. This is more so just what is going on in your career, what changes are coming, what you might be feeling. And you know what? So much can change in a year. Okay, I use my channel as an example. I did not expect this growth. I am so grateful for each of you. But it just goes to show how quickly things can grow, okay? How quickly new opportunities can come in here. And I realize that a large majority of you here for ASMR purposes, that's fine. I know a lot of you aren't even into tarot, but it just goes to show that there's something for you. There's something that you will enjoy doing where you can just fully be yourself, okay? So yeah, we're just going to get into this, and I do have a few other ideas for videos coming. Let me know what you think. I got a bunch of new decks recently, over the past few months anyways, and I've had this one for a while, and I've sort of just been looking through it and enjoying it, and I was thinking about doing deck reviews, just relaxing videos, just sort of flipping through the decks and showing you the pictures. So if that's something if that's something you'd be interested in, definitely let me know. I've also been sort of figuring out how to go about doing live readings. That's something I'd be open to doing in the future. I'm just trying to figure out how it works and what goes into that. So yeah, that's something down the road I might get into. But if you're interested in deck reviews and things like that, definitely let me know. I'd really like to do that as well. So we're gonna get into it. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Just focus in on the pile that catches your eye, and we'll get started. Hi, group 1. So let's get into your career reading. I'm going to do charms right away, but first let's look at what cards you have. So you've got Prosperity Lies Ahead, A Fiery Climax Approaches, Time to Collaborate, Be Generous of Spirit, A Change in the Wind, Round and Round, the Otter Spirit, and then for your tarot cards, you have 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and 7 of Cups. Okay, let's do your charms. Okay. So for letters, we got a P, 2 W's, and an E. Okay, so I'm just going to set these aside. We'll get into your charms in a minute, but let's just look at your cards first. Okay, so for the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like it might, a lot of you might be feeling lost or feeling like you're not making enough, feeling a little bit frustrated financially. So this is sort of reminding me that there's hope. So a lot of times in the 5 of Pentacles, you see a church window, which signifies that there's help coming. There's assistance, there's an answer to the problem. So it might be time to consider other options for some of you, but let's just see. So what I find interesting is that we got the Ant Spirit, which is time to collaborate, and then we also got the 3 of Pentacles. And these two sort of remind me of each other, actually. And so with the time to collaborate card, this is about you being a team worker, okay? You helping others and then asking for assistance when you need it, being a team player, making connections with like-minded people, assisting each other, but then asking for help when you need it. And then the 3 of Pentacles, this can be a crafts person, just something you're very skilled at something. You have a particular skill, and I think you're a very creative thinker. I think you really work well with others, and you embrace your abilities and other people's abilities, and you like lift each other up and help each other to make something work out. Okay, so you'd be excellent working with others. And there is, I think, so with that five, where did that go? Five of Pentacles, and then the change in the wind. I think there are new opportunities coming to you, okay? We also have the Prosperity Lies Ahead card. So this is about new opportunities, new, things taking a turn in your favor. So you might, and like too, with this fiery climax approaches. So an answer is coming soon. Like whatever this searching is that you've been doing, trying to figure something out, I do believe there's an answer coming soon. The Otter too actually reminds me of the Three of Pentacles in a way, just because it's about sharing, being kind to others, having fun, enjoying your people, like the people you work with, having fun with them, making the best of a situation. And the Lion, I really like this card because I think you have a very helpful, encouraging demeanor about you. So you're very generous with your gifts. You're very generous with just the way you live your life. You want to help people. You want to make people feel really good, which is beautiful. And this is just about, this really connects actually with the Otter and with the Three of Pentacles, just because it's about helping each other. Okay, so I think whatever job this is, maybe you'd be really excellent at like assisting people that are in need. This is about courage too. Round and round makes me feel like this is patterns, okay? So this is about repeating what works for you and letting go of what no longer assists you. So perhaps, this Five of Pentacles feeling is coming from like a cycle of old patterns. Maybe you feel like you just keep repeating the same patterns in every workplace or every endeavor you try to do, you keep sort of circling around and around. So it's just telling you to try something different, okay? And that could be asking for assistance, because we've got a lot of helpful cards here. Now, with this Seven of Cups, this makes me feel a bit about being overwhelmed, about all the possibilities. And this card sort of makes me think of like that all or nothing mind frame, which I think we've all had, where it's like, oh, if I can't do it this way, or if I can't make this much, or if I can't, you create this image of what you want, and then if it can't be exactly, you don't even go for it. So that's sort of what I think of when I see this card. But this card's also picking one thing that you want, examining one thing that you want, and just sort of sticking to it. Let's just look at your charms and see what came up here. Okay, it's just telling you to give this situation a little bit more time. You've got the time charm. Let me just hold these up for you guys. The lightning bolt, I think of a quick answer, okay? And actually with the lighthouse, I think of hope too. And I think of that with the Five of Pentacles. So there's that hope there. There's an answer coming soon, even though you might not see it right now. And you've obviously been through quite a journey. We've got the transformation charm. So you've been through a transformation, but there are new doors opening to you. There's new possibilities opening up for you. Okay. I think there's going to be some assistance coming soon, because you've got the helping hand and you've got the message in a bottle. So perhaps somebody's going to help you soon with an answer. Somebody's going to help you with a new job opportunity. I think you're an excellent problem solver, though. Like, I think you're an excellent friend. You're an amazing problem solver. And the Three of Pentacles with the spider charm, I think of creativity, and I see orange. I think you've got a lot of creative gifts. You've got a lot of talents that would be very useful to people. I think it's going to be about facing your fears with you. But an answer is coming soon, okay? Something that you can stick with, and something that you really enjoy, something that you're passionate about. And the helping hand just makes me think, this really ties in all the other cards that had to do with like friendship and helping each other and assisting and being a hand to somebody, being a help to somebody. Okay, making people feel good. I think you're excellent at that. Because you have no idea how helping somebody or assisting somebody or bringing in your gifts could make a difference in somebody's day. And I don't think you give yourself credit for that. I think you give people a lot of courage, because you yourself are brave. You've been through challenges, and you've stayed persistent even when it was hard. You've stayed very persistent. So I think that help is going to be reached out to you soon. Okay, that assistance. But don't be afraid to ask for it. Never be afraid to ask for assistance either. So if you're having trouble making a decision about whatever this change is, you know, ask for assistance, ask for advice from people that you trust and love, because an answer is coming soon, okay? Wow, group 1, you guys have some really positive changes coming, some new doors opening. A lot of you are going through some sort of transformation, but it is telling you to have hope and ask for help, okay? Answers are coming. When I get the candlestick, I think of like a light, like in a dark room, and then you have a candle, and it's just like that glimmer of hope. And I think that's what you guys need to hold on to, okay? Because you guys can do this. You guys are very capable. It's been very clear here that you have a lot of skills that are very unique to you, and you can totally do this. Okay, just don't overwhelm yourself. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know down below. And again, if you would like to see some card reviews or anything different, like off from my pick a card readings, let me know if you have any fun ideas for different things I can do. Different themes maybe. I'd be happy to do that. I love all of your suggestions. If I don't answer right away, just give me some time. The comments are sort of building up just as my channel grows, so I'm just trying to keep up with comments as I can. So if I don't answer you, I will. And thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a good day. Hi, group 2. So if you chose the rose quartz, this message is for you. Okay, you've got the World, the 7 of Wands, the Magician, you've got the Cheetah card, Vulture Spirit, Time for a Nap, Observer, and Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. So let's do your charms right away. Okay, what do you guys have here? A lot of you are very busy workers, very hard workers. With the B, you're very persistent. You got a P and an E there. Some of you might be a bit stubborn. You're very hard workers for sure. Okay, I'm just going to set these aside, see what the cards say, and then we'll make the connections with the charms. Okay, so group 2. You know, with the World and the Magician card, I think you guys have already accomplished quite a bit, actually. So the World card, I think you've already accomplished a lot, and you want to focus at this point on what makes you happy. So I think you've worked very hard so far, okay? And anything that you've done in your career, I think you've already put in a lot of work, okay? And with the 6 of Wands, that's about recognition. So I'm sure people recognize this and respect you for your work. And if not, this could also mean that success and recognition is coming for you, okay? So your hard work will pay off. So the Magician is sort of about you having everything that you need to follow your dream or to follow your goal. So maybe some of you are in a new chapter. You're going into a new chapter of a career. Maybe you've had a long career in something else, or long studies, and you're starting now to sort of get the benefits of that. So this is about trusting your abilities because you have everything that you need. You have everything available to you that you could possibly need. These are really nice cards. So with the Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back and the Vulture Spirit, these are sort of cards are sticking out to me as different than the rest, only because, yeah, I just think maybe some of you are dwelling on the past. So some of you might feel very satisfied with the work that you've achieved, and then for a few of you, you might be feeling like you wanted more. You didn't quite get enough. You didn't get to the goal that you quite wanted to. So with the Vulture, this just reminds you that nothing is wasted, okay? So none of these opportunities are a waste. None of these things that you've gone through are wasted. This is about the challenges that you've been through helping you grow and making you a better person. Because maybe you've been through a lot of challenges, and that's just about learning from them and helping them make you stronger, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. So same kind of thing. So maybe some of you are dwelling on the past, on how things could have worked out, or maybe, oh, I should have done this, and it's telling you not to do that because you have achieved a lot. Now, the Time for a Nap card's interesting with the cheetah and actually the bumblebee charm too. And these, like this little wrench, so I think of hard work. So I think a lot of you are workaholics, okay? You don't give yourself a rest, okay? So it is telling you to take a rest. So maybe this might help you make a decision. So the Time for a Nap card, like, are you doing enough self-care? Are you Are you sort of drowning yourself in work, not resting and doing things that you enjoy, and then things that make you feel relaxed and calm? Are you exhausting yourself? So it might be time to take a rest. Same with the cheetah, same kind of thing, because the cheetah, it's like go, 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 speed really fast, and then they kind of, then they snooze. So it's sort of just reminding me that like you might be taking on too much even. Okay, you might be trying to do too much at once. You have so many ideas and so much drive, and that's probably what's gotten you so far. But you need to remember to take a rest, okay, and focus on one thing. So maybe for some of you, this message might be to just pick one thing and focus on it. I put the B out because these cards just sort of reminded me of like that workaholic sort of thing. The Observer card, this one sort of confused me at first because it didn't, but I think this would just be about changing perspective, okay, new opportunities, just waiting. Okay, so maybe taking a pause, and then maybe because you're focused on all these things that you have to do and you want to do, you're not focusing in on one thing. So see, he's got his eyes on one thing. So perhaps just by taking a rest, you're going to see these new opportunities. This one particular new opportunity that might be the thing that takes you onto this new phase. Let's just look at your charms. Got a good feeling from this reading. We got a Taurus charm here, and then we got the Taurus little symbol here, so that might really resonate for some of you. Could be in your chart, or you could be a Taurus, or okay, let's see here. Yeah, some of you might be an earth sign. Yeah, I think you've been on a quite a journey, okay? And the other group pulled this door charm too. So for you guys though, I think this is about you've already done quite a bit. You guys have been through a lot, and now you're moving on to a new chapter. You're expanding. So that might be a promotion, or just going to the next level in whatever you're doing, or changing it completely even. But you guys recognize that you're the captain of your own ship. Okay, you've got the wheel, so you really can steer this in any direction you want, and I think you've got a lot of confidence. When I see the roller skate, I think of sort of feeling uneasy, but then once you get the hang of it, you're just gliding, and it's a lot of fun. So I think for some of you, you might be wanting to try something new that you didn't even expect doing. So you might be going into something completely different that you never even would have imagined yourself going into. Okay, very cool. Four of Wands. Yeah, Six of Swords, that's about moving on, transition. So I think a lot of you are moving on from one thing to another, and you have worked hard. You've got the wheelbarrow. And then with the perspective charm, I think you guys are seeing things from a whole new perspective now. You guys are really, aiming in a whole different direction. You've got the sunflower charm, which I know a lot of you get, like this one pops up a lot lately, and that's just about being optimistic, okay? You've combined with the sun charm, just knowing that things are going to work out, having clarity, figuring out what it is that you want. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. But you guys have everything. You guys have accomplished so much. You really have. And then with that Magician, like I was saying, like you guys have all these abilities and all this potential already, which is super cool. Okay, group 2, if you enjoyed that reading, please let me know in the comments. I really love your comments so much. If you have a suggestion for another kind of video that you might like to see, as opposed to just pick a cards like the deck reviews that I was talking about, I was going to save this one. I've been saving it to do a unicorn reading, but then I just couldn't wait. I wanted to use it today. So if you want to see any like deck reviews or like more relaxing type videos, I definitely would be open to doing that. Okay, so leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. See you later. Hi group 3. So if you chose the Aventurine, this message is for you. So let's see what kind of career messages you have. So you've got the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, you have the Three of Swords, you've got the You're Good Enough, Go the Distance, Horse Spirit, Clean It Up, and Bat. Okay. Group 3. Okay, so the card that I really sort of stuck out at me is this You Are Good Enough card, okay? So perhaps a lot of you have been really doubting yourself, maybe because of past experiences, or just doubting your abilities, doubting your capabilities, just sort of not doing a lot of very positive self-talk to yourself. So it's just reminding you that you are good enough, okay? And the Bat, this is sort of like a period of transition too. This reminds me of changes, sort of coming out of the cave. So releasing the past, releasing like maybe coming out of your shell a little bit, being open to new opportunities. So combined with that bad, actually, this Three of Swords sort of makes me think that you've felt maybe unhappy or isolated in your job choice or your career. You might just be feeling like it's not what you want, okay? But the beauty of this is you've got the Ace of Cups, you've also got the Knight of Wands, okay? So the Ace of Cups, this is about dreams fulfilled, something new that you enjoy, that you really enjoy doing, okay? Because we've got the emotion there. So something that makes you very happy is coming, something new. You've also got the Knight of Wands, which is a very enthusiastic knight. So for some of you, this might be like movement in your career, okay? Like a promotion, so moving up the ladder, okay? Or just going after something like really new and exciting, and you're very enthusiastic about that. So, and then with the Moon, this is about learning, like I think maybe for some of you, you've learned that there's sides of whatever career you chose that you didn't expect, okay? There's certain sides or personalities that you didn't quite expect, but it's telling you that there's a new beginning coming, okay? Go the distance, so being persistent, all right? Your dreams might take time, and that's fine. There's some jobs that can take years and years, especially, I get the sense for a lot of you, this might be self-employment. Okay, maybe there's something you've been wanting to do just on the side or work from home, or just finding something that you feel free to be yourself and free in enjoying. But for self-employment, for those of you that are interested in being self-employed, that might take some time. But if you keep your eye on the prize and you stay persistent, you will get there. Yeah, I do feel like for some of you, this might be like a self-employment thing, because you've got the You Are Good Enough and then the Horse Spirit. So with the Clean It Up card, this is about cleaning out old thought processes and old things that are no longer helpful and productive to you. So you might be somebody that takes on other people's burdens and other people's emotions. You might be highly sensitive, and it's telling you not to do that. Just clear it out, get that energy out of there, okay? And just move forward, okay? Like really focus in on what you want. And I think you're very helpful, okay? You might take on other people's lives to sort of assist them, and then you don't have anything left for yourself, okay? You have no more energy left for yourself. And it's beautiful to help people, but you need to take care of yourself too. So really taking time for some self-care is really important for you. Okay, let's do your charms, group 3. Okay, yeah, we've got hug and gentle. So I think that sort of ties in with the self-care message that you guys had. Let me just pull these aside here. Okay, for letters, you have a J, an R, a T, and an I. Okay. Oh, and you've got an O back here. Another water sign, lots of water and earth today. So if you're not one of those, that just might be in your chart or, okay. Okay. I'm just going to grab a few more here. Okay. We have another J. Okay, this is nice. The acorn is just about planting an idea or starting something and not realizing how big it can grow, not realizing the potential that it has, but just starting anyways. Okay, because it can grow into something pretty magnificent for you. And new doors opening. Oh, and look at this. This was stuck to that. So this, I think about persistence too, right? Working against the odds to succeed, being confident in yourself, staying committed to your dreams, following your passion, being confident even though you might feel a little bit timid at first on something that you might want to try, but being confident in yourself. You also have you've got the Knight of Wands, and then you've got this Knight, and this is just a man on a horse. It's a Monopoly piece, but it reminds me of just going for it full gusto, just trying, just sort of committing to something and giving it all you've got, okay? Because I think if you are a lot of you are very committed to this one particular idea, and you may have just been sort of isolating yourself or not feeling like you're capable enough, and it's telling you that you are so capable, but you just got to come out of the cave, maybe make some connections, ask for help. And then for a lot of you, like the idea of being self-employed or having freedom to work the hours that you want, freedom to be yourself is something that you really want. And I think you can get there, okay? Not letting past disappointments hold you back, letting them go. And, facing your fears too with the Moon card. There's so much new beginnings coming, and then like enthusiasm, the Knight of Wands. And in this context, I take the Knight of Wands as a very positive card because it reminds me of just this, like just going the distance, just going for it. Very nice. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Abundance. I see a pineapple. I think of friendship and helping each other and being supportive and positive energies for each other. Like abundance, and then like that abundance grows, okay? So what you put out there, you attract, okay? So you're gonna attract abundance if you start focusing on it and clearing out what's no longer helping you, clearing out what's negative. We got the song charm. So for some of you, it might be a music, something career, might have to do with your music, or maybe music is very inspiring to you. Maybe there's a certain song that you find very inspiring that might help you on this journey. I find music very healing and inspiring. Yeah, being yourself, taking off the mask, being brave. You've got the little lion here. So being very brave and courageous. Recognizing that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. You've got the Devil charm. Okay, so similar to the Devil card, this is just about, letting go of old thought patterns that no longer serve you. Freeing yourself from like anxieties and just things that are negative in your life, just sort of freeing yourself from that. Let's throw that one back in there. Bye. But yeah, just getting rid of that. Like, just being courageous and being brave. And the key is really positive. When I see the key, it's just like a big yes. It's a really big sign that the answers that you are looking for are coming. I think a lot of you are quite creative, okay? Got a lot of really cool ideas, probably for potential business ideas or things that you can do from home with the Freedom card that we had. And you also got the Seven of Cups. You got the mini one. So when I see the Seven of Cups, like I explained to the other group, it reminds me of all or nothing. So you might feel like, oh, if I can't do it exactly this way, then I'm not going to do it at all. And then you hide inside like a bat, like you just sort of. So it's really about just taking a step, planting that seed, because it can grow into something really, really awesome. So just taking baby steps. Okay, just taking little steps right in the right direction. And before you know it, you're going to pick up momentum, just like that cheetah card, or the go to the distance card, I should say. Just like that card. So before you know it, you're going to pick up momentum and you're really going to be, progressed. And now with the numbers, I don't always read the number charms. I only do that a lot of times for personal readings if someone's trying to get a timeline of something. But for these general readings, I'm looking at maybe you might have an answer or sort of in the next 4 weeks could be, 4 might be significant to some of you for some reason, okay? Very, very nice. Okay, group 3. So for you guys, it's really important for you to believe in yourself and realize that you're good enough, okay? You are good enough. You can do this. And get rid of anyone that tells you that you're not, or any doubts that you have in your own mind, because we're our own worst critics, right? So, getting rid of that and going at this with a lot more enthusiasm and realizing that there's something new coming. You guys pulled a really beautiful card. You've got the Ace of Cups. So there are new opportunities coming for you guys, okay? So group 3, if you really enjoyed that reading, please leave me a comment. If you have any suggestions for future videos that aren't pick a card or charm readings, like I've been thinking about doing deck reviews. I've got quite a few decks that I haven't even used in these readings just because that's what I collect. That's my thing. And so if you'd like to see like reviews or just sort of relaxing videos, definitely let me know. I'd be open to doing that. And thank you so much for supporting, and we'll see you next time. Bye.